Hello and welcome to our 5-minute introduction to the quotation module. The quotation module is part of our new suite of online software called constructionmanager.net, and it's fully integrated with the rest of the Construction Manager program and Sage. So if I come in here to the quote list, I can see a list of all my existing quotes and choose new to do a new quote. So firstly, we're going to pick the customer, which can either be a new customer, we call it that a quote customer, or one of our existing customers, Mr. and Mrs. Hall, who's already on our Sage account system. So that's brought up their details and email address, and then we can identify the property, which may be the same address or it may be a different property address. Then we have the header of the quote, so we're going to repair a collapsed wall in this case, and we can save this now just to get us our next quote number and log it on the system. So I've been out to site and taken a photo of this, so I'm going to attach the photo to the quote, so I can just browse my server and pick up the photo. Let's just have a look, see what we've got to do. So that's the damage. So we'll upload that. That will enable us to print that photo on the bottom of the quotation. So as soon as that's uploaded, that's saved, and we can now go and itemize our quote. And we can use free text or standard products and descriptions. So remove all damage parts of the wall. So we're just going to put in a lump sum figure of that for £400. If I've got a cost price, I can enter that to give me an estimated margin. I'm going to be using some foundation materials, so I've got those set up, and we want 3 cubic meters of that. And we also need some bricks, common bricks, nothing too fancy in this example. So 1500 bricks, and I've made an estimate of my labour amount to do, and I've got an estimated square meterage of that, so 15 square meters gives us a price of £2,139. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to save that, and I can preview it so that I can see what I'm going to send to the customer and check that I've got all the right prices and costs together. So here's my quote. The quote layout is customizable, so we can insert logos, change the layout, choose what you want to print. And as I mentioned, we can show the photos, any photos that we've attached to this quote for reference purposes. So I'm happy with that, and all I have to do is click on email. I've got an email template here, and I can send that straight off to the client. And the system keeps a log of emails we've sent, so that we know we've sent that quote off. So that's now a new quote on the list, and the quote lists can be quite useful as a quote register. You can see the status of the quote, whether it's open or ordered. If it's been ordered, you see the job number that it relates to. You can search quotes by customer or by site address and by date. So what we're going to do next is assume that we've received the order for this job. Back onto the quote, and I just press order to convert the quote to an order, and this can be for a contract or a maintenance job. So in this case, we're going to do this as a maintenance and repair work, and that now creates me a new maintenance job with the price from the quote. That will give me my next job number, So I can then process that as a normal job, and when I've finished it, I'm able to invoice it directly from the details that we put on the quote. So there are the details and the price. Save that, update the status of the job, and that's now created my invoice for £2,000 with these items on it. So that gives you an overview of the quotation system, initial inquiry log, building up the price, converting it to a job, and automatically generating the invoice for it. So thank you for your attention. I hope that this has been of interest. If it has, please do not hesitate to contact us for further details and prices. Thank you very much.